told you, Mom, I'm feeling much better. The exorcism went fine. Father Donnelly said the demon has been completely expelled. Yes, now I'm doing a web series with a couple of friends. Well, it's going okay. We're having a little trouble figuring out the next step to take. I love you too. Bye.
What is 30-20-10?
How did you get into my apartment?
I broke in through the window.
Why didn't you just ask for a key?
Because I'm trying to show how good a villain I can play. Breaking in is villainous.
Don't you think a gun and a grovelly affectation is overkill?
You're stalling. This web series was your idea. Answer my question. What is 30-20-10?
What do you mean, what is 30-20-10? You're in this web series same as me. We are 30-20-10! We've been together for what? 4 months now? Writing, filming, editing. We are 30-20-10. We are!
No! That's not good enough! We put out 6 episodes already and none of us has an agent yet! Wasn't that the point? As head writer and director of 30-20-10, I demand to know where our story arc is going!
You can't just conjure an agent out of thin air! Head writer. You're delusional, Joe. You've written like 2 episodes. Wait, why am I taking my top off? You wrote this episode too, didn't you?
Our viewership spikes every time you disrobe. We need your boobs to sustain audience interest.
Because clearly your writing can't sustain audience interest on its own. Did you know that half our audience is gay, Joe? Gay!
Of course I know that! Do you think I'm an idiot? Now, as writer and director of this episode, I demand that you act like you have a secret. 30-20-10 was your idea!
Well, it was at first, sure. But now, it just seems like...
episode was going to be a different style of acting, but episode 3 through 5 were anomalies. I thought that there was going to be a 30-episode story arc, but episode 6 doesn't advance the plot. There's a playwriting contest that nobody even talks about, but why have it when we can just write it ourselves? Explain yourself, Strandamo!
Why are we both facing this direction?
Because we both think that the right side is the best side of our face!
Joe, honey, it's okay. It's a collaboration. We will figure this out together as we go along.
We have over 1,000 hits on YouTube, over 400 friends on Facebook. We have 6 great episodes under our belt that I have to live up to. And holy spit, Ellen is now following us on Twitter. I don't want to
ruin this opportunity.
There's no I in team.
And there's no you in conscious.
Yes, there...
Kelly, can you hear me? Kelly.
Thomas? I just had the strangest dreams. Where am I?
You're in 30-20-10's no-budget approximation of a hospital set.
Why are you dressed like this?
Because I'm not just Thomas in this episode. I'm also your doctor.
What happened to me, Doc?
You were pistol-whipped in the back of the head.
Oh. Then why do I have a bandage here?
I dropped you off the stretcher earlier.
Thomas, I think I think it was Joe.
That makes sense. Joe often gets really stressed out whenever he directs himself in a scene.
You're defending him? After what he did to me?
Take it easy, Kelly. You've had a lot of head trauma and you need your rest. You're not out of the woods just yet.
Out of the woods? I'm going to be okay, right, Doc?
Well, Kelly, that depends entirely on you.
What do you...
What is 30-20-10?
Thomas?
As head writer and director of 30-20-10, I demand to know what the hell we're doing with this web series. We're trying to get agents and union cards while simultaneously trying to get on Ellen, who could potentially serve as a catalyst for getting us our agents and our union cards. But we can't just beg Ellen to give us our careers. We have to prove we deserve it. We have to prove we deserve it. Deserve it. It. And neither Ellen nor agents can actually give us our union cards. We have to be cast in something. Unless Ellen is now a casting director. So maybe what we want is for Ellen to show us off on her show, introduce us to agents, hope that this web series is also being watched by casting directors, and then pray that someone actually casts us in something that will give us our union cards.
Thomas?
Kelly? Kelly? Oh, hang on. Don't you dare leave me! I love you!
Thomas?
Kelly? Kelly? With me?
Joe!
Hey, baby. What is 30-20-10?
Okay. 30-20-10 is